I always knew that God was real. I think for me, the realization was I had an issue with Jesus. I'll say that because I knew God was real from when I was young, just because I had, experiences and I always felt like I was protected, but I didn't know Jesus. And I remember I went to college, and in college I was an atheist, right? I became an atheist. Well, I started to study chematology, which is like, the Egyptian religion and all that, because I had a boyfriend who was into that. And so I was like the champion for the atheists. Like I went to a Jesuit college, and I remember my freshman year, I wrote an essay that was called how the Bible, something about how the Bible is misogynistic, right? You know what I mean, right? And so I was going hard, and I got an A+ on that. So once I got the A+, I was like, yeah, I was trying to convert everybody to leave Jesus. Like I was that person, and then so I stayed that person for a while, and then I graduated college, and then I started the Shade Room, right? And when I started the Shade Room, like I said, I believed in God, but I didn't believe in Jesus, right? And so I remember I was in therapy because my life was just spiraling down. Even with the Shade Room and the success of the Shade Room, I just felt like I was just, depressed all the time, crying, sad. Like, I'm telling you, like, it was a horrible time. And I remember I went to therapy with this woman named Mrs. Amazon. And, she was like, well, I believe in Jesus. And I was like, hold on, because I don't want no Christian therapy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just want therapy. I don't want that extra stuff. Like, I don't believe in Jesus like that, And I remember she was like, well, she's like, it's not Christian therapy. And she was like, and I'm not going to, push Jesus down your throat. She was like, but Jesus is all over me. She was like, so you may get a little bit of him with me. And I was cool with that, as long as she wasn't going to push it down my throat. And so we started to do counseling, and I would see the light in her. She just had this something about her, that was different from what I was experiencing. And she made me want to know what she was on. Like whatever she was on, I wanted to be on. And I remember one day we were talking, and she said, do you want me to pray for you to see and know Jesus in a way that you would never be able to doubt him? And I was like, yeah, I do. I do want to see if that's available. Like I want to experience that. And so in that moment, she prayed for me, and she prayed that Jesus will reveal himself in a way that I could never doubt him, that I would be sure 100% that he was real. And we said that prayer, and I felt something in that prayer. It was I started to cry. That's how deep the prayer was. And after that prayer, I had such a yearning to want to know Jesus. And so I was like, I would pray on my own, like for 3 months, because nothing was happening. I'm like, this woman prayed this prayer, nothing's happening. Month 1 goes by, and I would just keep praying like, Jesus, I really want this experience that she's talking about. And I kid you not, one day I was in my car, and I don't know why God started with this particular vision, but I was in my car and I saw a vision, and it was about the Forbes list. This was before I even knew anything, and I saw like this boardroom, and these people were arguing on both sides, right? And they were like, I don't think we should put her on the list. Some people were like, we put her on the list, like, you know what I mean? Like it was like a debate, right? And he showed me that I was on the list, and I was like, what? And so I went telling all my sisters and my family, I was like, I'm on the Forbes list. And they were like, they thought I was the craziest person ever. I was like, no, you don't understand. I made it to the Forbes list. I don't know. God just showed me, I got a vision. And then a month later, I woke up and they said I was on the list. And so I said, well, I asked, for 3 months I've been praying about, like, how do I know Jesus is real? And then I get this vision of the future, and then it happens. I'm like, what's going on? And from that moment, Jesus started showing himself into my life. I was still into some stuff. I ain't gonna lie. One night, I was off of Molly. I'll be real with you. I was doing some real wild things. I was off of Molly. I was in the room with this, like, it was going down. Okay, and then all of a sudden, I went to the bathroom. I got another vision of of what God had for me, and I was like, what? And so he just kept, and then he started to speak to me in dreams, and and it was like, it was the craziest thing. And I actually heard the voice of Jesus. You know what I mean? At one point in my life, like he whispered something, and I was like, where did that come from? And like the experiences that I had, and just the way Jesus started to reveal himself so powerfully in my life, there was no way. There was no Bible. I don't care what anybody said about the Bible. I don't care what anybody said. Like Meagan said earlier, you can't shake me. You can't tell me. I don't care how much shame or how much, you're not woke, or nobody can shake my faith in Jesus Christ, because he revealed himself to me in a way that didn't make sense. You know what I mean? It was just, there's no way I could, and now regularly I get dreams. I just called Steph about a dream the other day. Regularly I get dreams about my life, warnings, whatever, you know what I mean? And it'll happen, and Jesus speaks to me, and obviously I have a very good relationship with him now, but it took 3 months of really just praying and asking Jesus to show himself to me, for him to start to reveal himself. And the way that he did made it so clear to me that nobody could ever shake my faith. Like she said, that's the only thing I know for a fact. More than my existence, I know for a fact that Jesus is real, you know? And so her prayer came to pass.